So I watched the movie Cuties on Netflix. I don't usually do Netflix movies. I usually just let the social medias just drown that out on Netflix. But this one seemed controversial, so I was like, let me watch this movie. So first I want to say the movie was very interesting and I was very immersed into it. I'll be honest with you. The stuff people are saying online is over dramatic, highly exaggerated. Okay, if you is one of the people that been going off other people's opinions and haven't watched the movie, I recommend you watch the movie. These are one of the movies. It's not meant to make you laugh. It's not meant to appeal to a certain audience. This movie is meant to speak on reality, what is going on in today's life. And certain stuff in the movie may trigger you. Some of the stuff in the movie may disturb you. It may make you feel uncomfortable. But it's real life. It's going on in today's time. And that's the movie. That's the movie. I've seen too many people giving bad reviews of this movie based on other people's opinions, and they haven't even watched the movie or gave a bad review because they felt uncomfortable watching reality. This is going on in today's time. And because they feel uncomfortable about the truth, they've been giving this movie a bad review when the actuality is good. The movie is about an 11-year-old girl that has a mother and father and a brother. The 11-year-old girl, she tried to help her mom take care of her little brothers. And in the midst of it, her mother is a part of, was it Muslim? I think, or Islam. It's one of them, part of a religion. And during the religion, the father is marrying a second wife because it's okay to do that in their religion. The mother battles trying to handle the thought of her husband marrying a second wife. The mother not happy about it, but she's trying to be a woman and accept it because that's part of their culture, religion. That's part of their religion. The daughter overhears this conversation. The daughter didn't know at first. She overhears this conversation and she hates her dad. She don't want nothing to do with her dad. And because of that, she feels disassociated with her dad and she feels disassociated with her mother because her mother is so sad about what she got to deal with the religion. And her mother is forcing her own daughter to go through the same religion practices as well. And the daughter's not happy with the religion practices. That goes on in today's time, where people are forced to pick up a religion that their parents follow and practice, and the kid not happy about following that religion, which leads to a lot of people hating religion because it was forced upon them without them actually being able to explore life and choose what religion that fits them, that they believe is right, instead of just being forced to practice something that they're not really into as a kid. You know, the parent was trying to force the religion more on the kid compared to forcing her parenting and love upon her daughter. Because of that, her daughter is trying to find acceptance in society, trying to find what does make her happy, because she's not happy about the religion. She don't know why she has to do this religion. So she disassociates herself from her mother and that religion. She goes to school just like every other kid. When they're not getting love from their parents at home, life at home ain't the greatest, they try to find another place to find that happiness and love and affection. She goes to school. She sees kids her same age, some 11-year-old girls her same age, that are happy living life. It just so happened the happiness that them 11-year-olds got is from them being rebellious and doing whatever they want to do. So she slowly get attracted to them being happy and being free, because she always been oppressed inside the house that she's been in. Because of her being oppressed inside the house she's been in, she's really getting attracted to these other 11-year-olds that's not oppressed. They being free. It just so happened them 11-year-olds have a dance group. She joins the dance group. She sees them dance, and she sees the way they dress. And the way they dress and the way they dance are very sexualized based on how the media makes dancing in society now. It's very sexualized with twerking, rolling your hips, your body, being flexible, hitting splits and stuff. It's very sexualized in the media today and age. And the little girls, they seen videos on YouTube of women doing the exact same thing, so they started copying off of them. They started copying how they dress. They started copying how they dance. So throughout the movie, you see them dressed, showing a lot of skin, showing dancing just like the women they seen on YouTube with millions of views and stuff, shaking their butts and all that stuff, right? And because of them trying to find acceptance, they post their dance videos on social media. The moment they start getting likes, they start feeling good, because that's what social media did to us nowadays. People need likes. If they don't get likes, they don't feel like people like them. They feel like they're not getting enough affection in life. For some reason, they want people's acceptance and attention on them and love. So because of them posting on social media getting a heck of likes, they felt love, because all them girls, all of them had horrible lives at home. Her friend hardly ever seen her mother and dad and didn't get affection from them as well. They said they see her as a failure, and she like, how am I a failure? Other people like me. People be liking my dance videos and stuff. Girls at school like me. Clearly I'm not hated, but my parents hate me, but other people don't hate me. So clearly there's something wrong here. So she was trying to get acceptance from people at school and people on social media. The other girl was relating, the main character, Amy or Ami, they pronounce it Ami. Ami was trying to get that same acceptance. So she started doing the same thing like them other girls. While she hanging out with them other girls, you see how school works. You get bullied if you're not fitting in with everyone. If you're not being like everyone else, you're being bullied. If you're being yourself, you're being bullied. Because of her wanting to fit in, she got forced to doing things she didn't want to do. She started to steal. She started to dance sexually. She started dressing sexually. She started getting in fights. She started cursing. She started getting mad. She just started following the crowd, because that's what the popular kids was doing. The girl group she was with, they was getting in fights. They were dancing sexually. They was bullying each other to get on top of each other. I don't know what's wrong with females when it comes to trying to make a hierarchy when it comes within y'all friend group. But they was over there bullying each other and being toxic. Big girl that wasn't the skinniest the other girl, she bullied the Asian girl. I think she was Asian or Mexican. I think she was Mexican. She bullied the Mexican girl because they just roasted her for being big. Then the other black girl, besides the main character, Ami, she got bullied because she picked up a condom outside and blew it up like a balloon, not knowing it was a condom, and all of them started treating her like she was infectious, like she had COVID-19, and she started crying. She was like, I didn't know, I don't even know what a condom is, y'all just doing this to me. They started washing her mouth with soap and water, talking she can have AIDS and stuff. Like, this whole movie was based around little girls that are confused in the world and trying to grow up too quick. They was seeing all this adult content stuff, and they was trying to be just like the adults because they didn't have the right parenting. They didn't know. They was confused in life. They were doing whatever they can do to fit in. And throughout the movie, because of them trying to act like they're adults, trying to grow up fast, you see a lot of things that we have in today's life that are an issue that they tried to follow. These girls lied about their age to some grown boys because they was trying to pull them. They was 11 years old. They tried to lie to the grown boy, said they was 14, saying they was in high school just so they can get the boy's number and stuff, knowing that they shouldn't be talking to an older guy. I seen it plenty of times growing up in high school myself, where girls would lie about their age just to pull a college guy or something because they think they cute. They went to a laser tag place, and Ami danced sexually in front of the security guard or whatever, and the security guard was a predator. He seen her dance. He was like, okay, I'm liking that, and he let them go. Parents not even knowing they doing this. This is a prime example of how predators get little girls and stuff, because they too be trying to grow up fast and do what adults do, and next thing you know, they doing this stuff, and now you got predators looking at them and liking that ish. It was so many times in the movie they show predators trying to get these girls. They feeling on them and trying to touch them and catcalling them, and it's like, bro, this is disgusting. But this is what happens in real life when you got little girls dressing like this and trying to fiend for people's attention, but because they're not getting love at home from their parents and stuff. Fast forward a little bit, after they doing all this stuff, Ami started going through a mental breakdown because she was trying to fit in with them group of friends because they disowned her because she took a nude pic of her JJ. She took a nude pic. They didn't show it, of course. They didn't show nothing too sexual in the thing. They still little kids that was acting this. I'm happy they chose little kids to act it because it brought the movie more realistic. I do not want to see a grown person trying to act like a little kid. No. Put a little kid in that place so it hit people in a more discomfort area when watching it to make them actually understand what's going on in today's time. Okay? Because people not raising their kids right and giving them the love they need at home and parenting right. Anyway, they started disowning Ami because she took a nude pic and posted online. And people started treating her like a slut. Just like I seen it plenty of times in high school as well. Friends disowned her because they was like, we're not sluts. We don't move like that. So they disowned her. Ami started having a mental breakdown. Ami started trying to do everything she can to get back to that friend group. So to the point she sabotaged one of the friends, pushed them in the water. She almost drowned. If that life saving thing wasn't in the water, she'd be dead right now. But she did that just to try to fit in so much. Just for her to finally realize at the end, this is not her. This is not what she wanted in life. This was not making her happy. And I'm so happy the mother at the end accepted her. I'm so happy the priest that prayed over her said, this is not no demon or no ghost. She is perfectly normal. You need to parent your child. That's what it is. Parent your child. The mother finally realized that and finally accepted that her daughter do not want to be a part of this religion and everything's going on. I want to let my daughter be who she wants to be. To the point that made the daughter accept herself, and the daughter stop acting like, you know, stop trying to grow up fast. She stopped trying to be all sexualized and adult wise. She started being herself, dressed in the way she wanted to dress, and started jumping rope outside. While the mother did go to the second marriage and said, I'm going to be a woman and accept this second marriage thing that my husband got to go through. So, all in all, I think it was a good movie. It addressed a lot of things that go on in today's age that people are afraid to talk about because people just feel like they too scared to talk about, you know, very complex issues in today's time. People seem like they are afraid to talk about it. People said it was weird they doing close up. They was doing the dance. They was dancing and they were doing close up on their butts and stuff like they do in real music videos in real life of underage people. Y'all, I kid y'all not. Y'all can go on YouTube right now. Y'all will find a young dance group filled with kids dancing, doing the exact same thing they did in this movie. And they got millions of views on YouTube and people not saying nothing about it. Just saying, oh, them kids are great dancers, even though they dressing sexualized. You go to dance competitions and see the exact same outfits they was wearing in the movie. But no one's saying anything about it. But because the movie showed the ugly truth about how society is going on right now for our kids, people want to close their eyes. They don't want to see it. Even though it's the truth. It's what's going on in today's time. It's what's going on. This movie should make people really step back. Step back outside the box. Stop getting so clustered up in social media. Step back and look at social media. Look at social media for what it is. Look at it. And y'all will see this is what's going on. This is what's going on in today's time. And this should make y'all be like, oh, we need to be better parents. We need to protect our kids more. We need to look after our kids and see what they're going through. Ask them what's going on. What you confused about? What's your mental health looking like? Do you like this religion? I'm not gonna force this. This is why you don't put to drive your kid's life. Like you're not supposed to build your child's life. You're not supposed to choose what your child supposed to be in life. You're supposed to let your child be who they want to be. You're just supposed to guide them on the right path. Make sure you give them the right morals, the right principles. Let them know what is and isn't in real life. You feel me? I give this movie a great. I was really immersed into the movie. I really enjoyed it. I feel like people are being over dramatic about the movie. The description they gave on the movie is not a great description at all. It was purposely made to trigger you guys. And it definitely triggered you guys for the people that never watched the movie. Go watch the movie and y'all whole opinion on the movie will change drastically. I promise you. Go watch the movie. It's not as bad as you think it is. While they were showing them dance and stuff, it didn't faze me at all. It didn't faze me at all. You wanna know why it didn't faze me? Because I know they little kids. I'm not a pedo, okay? If you're not a pedophile, it shouldn't bother you watching them dance like that. Because it don't affect you. It don't make you feel no type of way. The only thing I felt during that movie was I felt bad for Ami. I felt bad for her throughout that whole movie. Because I'm like, bro, someone needs to mentor this girl. Someone needs to look after her. She is going through it. And no one's being there to teach her what is right and what is wrong. People just trying to force a life on her. She needed mentoring. She needed guidance. There was no one there to give her that. That's the only feeling I felt during that whole movie. I didn't feel no type of way about them doing any type of slight close up on the hips, the butt, the crotch. That didn't bother me at all. That didn't bother me at all. People are being over dramatic. Stop being soft. Be open minded. Watch the damn movie. Dang, it's a shame society got to a point where we can't even express ourselves and have an open dialogue about certain situations in life anymore. Grow up, be mature. Let's have an intellectual discussion about this movie on real problems that's going on in life right now with our kids. I know some little kids right now. I'm not gonna throw names. I know little kids out right now. I be seeing them watch YouTube videos that they shouldn't be watching. Dancing on videos like Blueface and crap. And it's like, bro, why do these kids know these dances? And they little kids. They are little kids. Why is they dancing like this? Why do they know this slang? Why is they cursing at this young age? I know some kids. Raise y'all kids right. Show them love and affection like they need from their parents and guide them on the right path. That's my review on this movie. It was pretty great. I really enjoyed it. I was really immersed. If you haven't watched it, check it out. Get your own interpretation of the movie. Watch it, please. Get your own interpretation. Stuff like this you need to watch in life to get more mental idea in your head on how society is. Stop being brainwashed by social media and just turn a blind eye through the ugly truth that goes on in real life. Open your mind up. Damn.